Hi, and welcome back. Good afternoon, wherever you are around the world, and welcome to the final match of the first round in the Predator One Pool Women's Cup. And what a match it is. Jasmine Alshan against Kristina Zloteva. What a mouth-watering prospect this is. And also the winner will play American Jennifer Beretta in round two. So I think we might as well get it on, and let's get the players to the camera and let's do the flip coin. Who would like to call, ladies?
You go, Kristina.
Kristina will call. Okay, heads or tails? Heads. It is a head. Hopefully you heard that. It is a head. So you have the choice, Kristina. Would you like to go first or second?
So second, Jasmine, you can break.
Okay, so it's Jasmine to break. Good luck, ladies. Have a great match.
Good luck.
And may the best.
Good luck, Kristina. Have fun.
Yeah, let's have fun. That's the main point, right? Let's have a lot of fun. And as we see, the first break of the afternoon, it will be Jasmine Alshan to start. And welcome to Louise, who is going to be commentating with me this afternoon. Good afternoon, Louise. How are you doing, mate?
Good morning in this side of the world. Well, very excited to see this match. I'm a big fan of both players, and I think we're going to have fun, like Jasmine said.
So she's made a ball there straight away, Louise. And just to explain the rules very, very quickly for you, we are playing 10 ball, but we're playing 9 ball rules. So there's no nomination. And if you make a ball on the break, you don't take ball in hand, you can make 15 points. But as you saw there, Jasmine has just taken ball in hand. So she has a possible 10 points to make now. And she will score a point for every ball she makes. If she combos the 10 ball anytime, or caroms it or whatever, makes the 10 ball at any time during the game, because she took ball in hand, she will make 10 points. And it's a race to 60 points, and it's the best of 3 sets. And may the best lady win for a place in the second round of the Predator One Pool Women's Cup. So here we go. And I'm sure lots of you watching will know Jasmine very well. And she didn't really want to catch that, did she? Pointing at the 6 ball there. And welcome to everyone on Facebook and YouTube around the country. If you have any questions for Louise or I or any of the players, it'd be lovely to hear from you. If you want to give a shout out to somebody, we can even do that for you. We're like a couple of DJs, but talking about pool.
That's right, Mark.
So how do you see this match going then, Louise? And there we see the first mistake.
Yes, I think it's going to be a tough match. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 points. 4 points to start the match at the first inning. Now it's Kristina's turn to break. I think it's going to be very tough. I mean, Jasmine has a very, very impressive and powerful break, 10 ball break. So, and I think she had a fairly easy layup, but she touched the 6 and had a very tough shot on the 7. But Jasmine is very tough on 10 ball. So let's see how's Kristina performing. She's a great player, so it's gonna be fun to see.
Another left-hander, look, by the looks of it. Fantastic. I do love a left-hander, as you know. Very quiet, dark room she has there. Oh, almost scratched. Don't think she's made a ball, has she? No, it's a dry break, so that's 0 points. And I failed to mention that, of course. If a player does not make a ball, if it's dry break or scratches, it's 0 points, and it's over to your opponent.
So the score is 4-0 in favor of Jasmine. We closed the first inning. We're starting the second one, guys.
And Facebook going crazy already for Jasmine as she makes a ball in the side. Doesn't have a shot on the one, though, so she'll be taking ball in hand, I think, Louise.
Yes, I think she needs to take ball in hand. She has a great break, as you saw, and she has like a little drill. She has balls all over the rails, so I think it's going to be a fairly easy run out. I think the tougher shot is going to be on the 4 because that's the 3. I thought it was the 7. So when she makes the 3, the bottom left corner pocket is going to be open for the 4. So I think it's a fairly easy layout. I think she needs to take her time because the previous rack for her must have been 10 points, but she needs to play a little slower, I think.
Yeah, both ladies just started, of course, getting into their rhythm. And yeah, Gustavo Sebastian says, I like Jasmine's shirt and her hair. Well, almost everything about her.
Yeah, she's so fit. I mean, the way she dresses, she walks, the stroke, everything. It's perfect.
Yeah, it comes from a family of great pool players, of course. Albin, her brother. Looked a very powerful woman, doesn't she?
Yes.
Maybe that's
beautiful stroke. You went a little further, but yes. She's very impressive.
Looks like there's a few trophies up on the wall there behind her as well.
Probably that's only the 10% of the trophies that she has. Whoa. So 4 points again.
Yeah, and you're saying about trophies. 34-year-old Jasmine from Austria, of course. She's the only woman, I don't know whether you knew this, or the first woman to hold the 8, 9, 10 and straight pool golds. So
whoa.
Multi-talented, can play any game.
Yeah, she's very tough. She's a great player all around. So the score is 8-0, and Christina is closing the second inning, guys.
Both tables looking absolutely sensational, don't they? But unfortunately for Christina, it's another dry break.
Yeah, so the score is 8-0 with 2 full innings. We're starting the third one.
Yeah, and as we've seen from past matches in this first round, players taking a little bit of time to get used to the format. It's okay practicing it, and it's all good in practice. We interviewed Yvonne this morning, and she just couldn't get her break right. She said she was breaking okay, but then as soon as the match started, it all went wrong.
Yes, that's the
Blumen, of course.
That's the thing with the break, that one little change, either mental pressure or whatever, and it's different each time.
Yeah, that's dry as well. She can't believe it.
Yeah. So 0 points. 8-0 the score. Christina's going to close the third inning.
I mean, yeah, she's well known for her break, isn't she, Christina? Big break. Yeah.
Both players have great breaks, but so far they're struggling. But yes, they both have powerful straight, very different breaks, but powerful both.
Christine's. Oh, and there's a scratch. Can you believe it? The Bulgarian, Christina. Wow.
So 0 We have 3 full innings. The score is 8-0. Yes, as I was saying, they have very different breaks. Jasmine's breaking from the cushion, and her break, she wants to control the cube at the center of the table, while Cristina breaks with her hand on the table, and she tried to break, like we call it, the wind ball. The cue ball goes in a curve close to the side pocket, and that's the way she breaks. So Cristina is going to have more trouble with the scratches, and probably Jasmine with the dry breaks. They're two totally different breaks.
So there goes the ball in the side. Bit small. Oh, look at that cluster over on the left-hand side. Look at the one ball. How's that going to come out of there? Is there a combo in there somewhere? Don't forget, we're playing 10 ball, but it's 9 ball rules, so she doesn't have to nominate her pocket.
I think those balls are the 7, 1, 9, but I don't know if the 9 goes with the 1. I don't know if the 7 is further enough from the cushion for her to play that combo.
I think this is answers on a email, please. I don't even think she can get the cue ball in there. I think this is a Kelly Fisher shot. Remember the other day when she said, "This is where I close my eyes and hit them as hard as I can and hope for the best."
I didn't understand you, Mark, until you said it. So funny. Yes, I will hit as hard as I can and close my eyes and hope for the best. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because she can't bear to watch.
I think it's because she's praying a little bit. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great shot. Don't know whether she's got a shot on the 2, though, has she? I think she has. She's got to play the combo, though, onto the 3, I believe.
Or maybe the combo into the 10.
Yes, can she hit the right-hand side of it, can she? If she can, she might as well go for it, because she's got as much chance as making that. And don't forget, if she combos it now, she did take ball in hand, so she'll make 10 points if she can make the 10 ball here. It's not the new rules where it's 10 ball last ball. We're playing 9 ball rules, of course. And there she goes. Look, she's moving the magic rack. So I think she's having a go at it. She's looking at it, Louise.
Yes, I think she doesn't see enough of the 2 to try the 3-2 combination. But I do think she sees enough of the left side of the 2 to go for it. And I think that 2, 10 are in a perfect line. So she needs to try and make the 2 on the bottom left corner pocket, and she will make the 10.
Yeah, I can't actually see if she's trying to carom onto the 10 or she's playing the 2 onto the 10.
I think she's going to play the 2 onto the 10.
Okay. I feel a rum coming up. Oh, what a great combo. And look at where the 2's gone. Now, she could kick this into the side, 2 rails, kick it into the side past the 4. This, as I mentioned, is the 5.
Maybe she can bank it, right?
Yeah, if she can hit enough of it, maybe. I just thought the way she was looking at it, she didn't think she could bank it. Looks very smart, doesn't she?
She's very smart. I don't know if you follow her YouTube page. She has a lot of chapters, like a movie, in I think 5 or 10-minute chapters. And some of the chapters are about drills and training, pool training. And you can see how smart she is.
She's jumping now, look, for the bank. So jump and bank the 2 ball in this right-hand corner. It's a good effort. Oh, she made it. She moved it. Oh, she should have brushed the table a bit more.
So 4 points again, guys.
Wow, that was a really tough rack, wasn't it, for the Austrian? Wow.
So 4 points, it's 12-0, and Cristina's going to close the 4th inning.
Yeah, and as we said at the beginning of the program, this is the final match of the first round. And what a great lineup we have in the second round already in the quarterfinals. We have Kui from France against Germany's Pia Filler, who won this morning. The brilliant Belarusian Margaret Fefilova is playing against the Turkish Kira Oglu, and Japan's Hiraguchi will play Tiko Alu from Jakarta. And then we see another dry break there. So really struggling with her break. She needs to change something.
Yeah, so 0 points. It's 12-0 in favor of Jasmine, and we're starting the 5th inning.
Well, I don't know whether she's single or not, but there's a guy on Facebook here who would love to have dinner with her and just play a game of pool and have dinner. Nothing else. Maybe she will accept. That's Gustavo Sebastian. I'll tell you what, Gustavo, we'll ask her in the interview afterwards. Who knows, if she wins, she might even be in a good mood and say yes. But I'm not promising anything, of course. So she's going for this. First 15-pointer. Yeah, it's a great shot, isn't it? Nicely on the 2, Louise.
Perfect. She made 3 balls on the break. Good position on the 1. Now probably a tougher shot is from the 9 to the 10.
Oh, good afternoon to Jason Wallace. Great pool player from the past. I mean from down the pub, of course. I don't mean on the circuit or anything. He was never on the tour. So this is perfect position, isn't it?
Yes, I think she needs to bounce off the left rail to make sure she gets a good angle on the 7, because she needs a tension line to make the 8 on the bottom right corner pocket.
Yeah, it's about perfect, isn't it, mate? Looks a very nice, looks like a very, very nice club, that, doesn't it?
Yes, they have, I believe they have 2 or 3 types of pool tables, and they have one Chinese 8-ball table. So I think they have 4 different types of tables.
Perfect. I do love a Chinese 8-ball table. Have you played it, Louis?
Yes, it's very tough because the rails are like snooker. So when the ball hits the rail, it bounces off quickly, so you cannot slide through the rails. So you need to make the balls dead center. So it's very tough.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful run out. And it's worth 15, isn't it? She didn't take ball in hand there, I don't think, did she, Louise?
No, she didn't take ball in hand, so 15 points.
Yeah.
So the score is 27-0.
Yeah, you feel that she's got to change something here. Looks lonely, doesn't she, there all on her own?
I think she's breaking from the other side. She was breaking on the left side of the stream. Now she's breaking on the right side. Let's see.
And she's made a ball in the side. So at last she can get her arm going. Get a hand on the table, pot a few balls, get some points on the board, and then she'll start to feel a whole lot better than she is at the moment. it's very true. The saying, you never settle until you pot a few balls, get a few points on the board, then you feel like you're part of the match. Up until that point, you're just making up the numbers. So, yeah, she's rightfully taking her time here. Looks to have a very nice stroke, Louise.
Yeah, she has a beautiful stroke. And as you said, she's taking her time because, I mean, the toughest racks to win are the first and the last. So if she runs out here, she's definitely going to feel better looking forward to the match.
I like the way she's moving around. She doesn't seem down. She seems pretty confident. She's bouncing around, having a look around, looking positive. Good temperament.
Yes, I think at this level, you need to be very positive, very competitive, and resilient, I think is the word, to be at this level. So I'm sure she's going to improve as the match advances.
Oh, what a... Has she kicked that on? Or is she... I mean, she's got an easy carom on the 6, hasn't she? If she so chooses. And then she can leave the 4 into the opposite side. I think that's what she's thinking about. Yeah, just making sure where the 4's going to go, the path of the 4.
Yes, the thing is, she needs to hit the 4 with enough pace to get a right angle, because the cue ball is going to stop when she hits the 6 and the 6 goes, right? So if the 4 doesn't go enough, you're not going to be able to make it on the bottom left corner pocket. But if the 4 goes too much, can be hooked with the 5. Oh, she's going to make it on the side pocket. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
She's making an Elise. She's putting the cue down to mark where she wants to leave the cue ball after the shot.
Oh, she's up off the shot there. Can you believe it?
So 5 points.
Wow. Just as I thought she was getting settled. So Jasmine will have seen that, and it's her turn to break.
Yeah, so we have 5 full innings. It's 27-5 in favor of Jasmine. Jasmine's going to break to start the sixth inning, guys.
Yeah, we've got a lovely message from Thomas Hill here. Thank you, guys, for the great stream. One pool is one of the best virtual formats of pool I have seen. Very exciting. Thank you very much for that, Thomas. And we're only on day 3. We've got Thursday. Tomorrow we start the quarterfinals. And then on Friday, more quarterfinals. And then Saturday, the semi-finals. And then on Sunday, it's the big one. It's the final. Stay with us for the Predator One Pool Women's Cup right up until Sunday. Please like our page and share it around the world. Get as many people watching. And it's lovely to know where you're watching from, guys. So if you'd like to just drop a little message to us, if you want to say happy birthday to somebody, or as Louise says, if you even want to say hello to your dog. Is that right, Louise?
To your special someone.
Exactly.
Whether it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, dog, cat, we don't care. Like Mark said, we're like pool DJs. We're here for you.
Yeah, the only thing we can't do at the moment is play a song, but we might be able to sing it for you. It depends what you ask for. Yeah, I had the pleasure of commentating with Margaret earlier, of course. She will be playing tomorrow, and she's got a great match. against Elul Kibaroglu. She's really looking forward to that. She's off practicing now, of course. Lovely straight action. It didn't quite get a hold of that. It's okay. Just didn't sound sweet, did it?
Yes, I think it lacked a little bit of quality. It was more like a power shot, American power shot.
Yeah. And we saw a few of them yesterday, didn't we, in the terrific 3-hour match that we had between Jennifer Beretta and Monica Webb. What a great game that was. And it almost, very almost, went to a third and deciding set. And I think either one of us, Louise, or both of us would have, either had a heart attack or fallen asleep. I'm not sure. Not because it was boring, of course. Oh, she's not happy with that.
Whoa. No, so 7 points.
Yeah.
7 points.
So back over to Kristina.
So she's at 34, and Kristina has 5 points. And Kristina's going to close the 6th inning right now.
We have Jay Joanez listening and watching, of course, from Virginia. Wow. Christian Arias says, a special shout out to my dog Milo. His favourite song is Who Let the Dogs Out. Ooh, 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 ooh. Who let the dogs out? There you go.
So fun.
Did his ears prick up? Yeah, almost 200 people now on the Facebook page alone enjoying this fantastic match between two great players, Jasmine Ocean and Kristina Zateva. So ball in hand. What do you reckon on this rack, Louise?
I think it's a tough rack because she has a lot of possible combos. I think she has a combo on the 3, and I believe that's a 9. No, I don't know. That's a 7. And then she has a 6-9 combo also on the bottom right corner pocket. So it's tough because she's going to need to make a combo, try and leave a shot, and then move to the next ball. I think that's a 9.
Nicely, though. You played that one very nicely. Look, he's got the 3 over the corner now. 4's waiting next to the 10.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, the 6 combo doesn't look too difficult, does it? If you can get straight on it, it would be absolutely perfect, wouldn't it?
Yes, the key of that combo is to get dead straight. If you get a little bit of angle, the 6 is going to go to the low, short cushion, and the cube is going to be frozen to the right cushion, and that's a very, very tough shot. So it depends on how straight she gets to the 6.
Yeah, sometimes making a tough out is sometimes better than making an easy out, because gives you a little bit more confidence, makes you think, wow, I've just done a difficult one. Wait till I get an easy one. So just needs to just draw part. I would stop the cue ball where it is now, actually, to get yourself straight off the 5 to the 6. Yeah, she's gone a little bit too far, hasn't she? I would have just gone through slightly to leave, so you're drawing over towards the 6 rather than. Now she can't get straight on it, I don't think, Louise, can she?
Yes, as you said, to get on the good side of the 5, let's call it that, she needed to stop the 4, make a stop shot. As she drew it like half a diamond, she's on the bad side of the 5. So now she has 2 options. Either go forward to cushion and trying to get straight on the 6, or make a power shot and try to get a little bit of angle of the 5 and bounce from the left rail to the center of the table. But I think she's going to follow. It's the easiest shot.
Oh, and she snatched it. She didn't hit that well at all, did she?
No, 6 points.
Yeah, 6 points.
So we have 11.
It's another 6 points, and she'll be starting to feel a little bit better. Didn't have the greatest of starts, did she? There's Jasmine
because
bring up.
Yes, I mean, Cristina was struggling at first with the break and now with the runouts, but I mean, they need to win 2 sets to win the match. So she still has a shot. The match is 34-11 with 6 full innings. Jasmine is breaking to start the 7th inning, guys.
What a break that was. What a break. And look at the 2-10. I think it's passes, though. I think the 2 passes into the corner. Can't remove the rack at the moment. We were talking earlier when Pia Filler was playing. She had her husband next to her, Joshua. We saw him lying on the sofa, giving her a little bit of encouragement, I'm sure. How important do you think it is? I mean, of course, Jasmine has got her brother, Albin, fantastic player. Must be such a nice thing to be so close to somebody that's got the same interest, whether you're brother and sister, husband and wife. I just think it's so lovely that you've both got the same interests and you can work together to make each other stronger, always push each other as well.
Yes, that's a great advantage. I mean, not many people or professional players can say that they have that advantage. Of course, the Ocean because they're brother and sister, and the Fillers because they're husband and wife. But that's a great advantage. I mean, you have someone to train with. I mean, a different perspective. You can travel together, train together, talk about problems that probably only professional pool players can understand. So it must be very nice.
Yeah, I was just a thought just came into my head when I was watching Pia play. I just wondered, like husband and wife, when they go out to dinner or something, are they still talking about pool? Do they ever have a day off of pool, do you think?
Great question. I think in the case of the Fillers, I'm sure 90% of the time they're talking either about pool or one of their pool projects because they just opened their pool hall where you saw the match today. That's brand new. They have 2 tables and not only to train, but to train other people. So that's a new exciting project. So probably they're not talking about, 4 points.
It's funny you say that. No, is it? I think it was 3. I'm not sure. I have to have a look.
I think it was 4.
3.
That's
3. Yeah,
3.
It was 3. Yeah, 3. Thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you. So she's at 37 and Cristina has 11 points and Cristina's going to close the 7th inning.
And Cole Laverge, wired to the first diamond, he says, whatever that means. Is this another one of your 50-yard quotes, is it? I thought of a question for you, actually, Louise. I've thought of a good question for you.
Okay.
Talking about the Pia Filler game this morning, she had the training lines, the 3 lines, the centre, and then the 2 either side. is that middle line why you call it the 50-yard line? Is that why or not?
The one in the center. So if you divide the table in two vertically, that's the 50-yard line.
Yeah, okay. You're talking about that, like the academy that they're just opening. They actually have mirrors on the wall, and it was really strange because you could see Pia playing, but behind her you could see the table again, if you know what I mean. So it was quite fun to watch.
Yes, probably that's for training purposes because you can see how you're striking the ball.
Yeah. And it helped Margaret and I on the odd occasion as well, because we could see whether her back arm was straight and things like that, you know. So it was interesting. You know how much Margaret loves her fundamentals, and we talk about them a lot, of course. Oh, yep. Sounded like a motorbike going past somewhere. I see. You were talking about the combo. Wired. Yeah, I get it. Thank you. Cheers, Carl. Great to have you with us, guys, for the Predator One Pool Women's Cup. One Sports TV. Visit our website, share it around, please. We want as many people getting involved in this fantastic game as possible. And I must say, I am so impressed with the level of the women's game. I love the fact that all the players now are just so hooked on the technique and the fundamentals. It's fantastic. I think even more so than in the men's game. So many up-and-coming players.
Oh.
If you fancy having a look at a couple of the Facebook messages, Luis, we have some Spanish comments I'm sure you can help out on.
Let me see.
Oh, and she's missed the 4-ball, Luis.
Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 points. She's had 15. Jasmine has 37. They're starting the 8th inning.
Still not quite settled. Christina?
Yes, I mean, Jose Antonio and Chino are making fun of each other because they're all in they see all the matches. So they're saying like, hey, Jose, you're all in all the streams. And Chino says, hey, Hernan, you're in all the one pool matches.
Yeah, that's great. We love to see you. Repeat viewers, we love that. Yeah, good point, actually, from Edward Budziak. He says they all use an open bridge. The strong closed bridge is becoming a thing of the past. And actually, Christina is one of the few women players that don't use the rail bridge. She uses the loop bridge, of course, for the break. When you look at this Jasmine Ocean, she just looks so professional, so at ease, so confident. Strolls around the table with purpose. Everything's sounding good, guys. If it isn't, if you have any problems with sound or pictures or anything like that, let us know. We want to make the experience for you as nice as possible, as enjoyable as possible. Strolls with purpose, doesn't she?
Yes.
Very confident.
I think that's one of the benefits, Mark, of a player, of an athlete that is so fit that you run, swim, or do CrossFit or whatever. Or
Oof.
whoa, tough. I think that gives you a lot of confidence in your stroke because you feel great about yourself, internal, in and out.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
that
yeah,
helps.
absolutely right. I mean, fit in body, fit in mind, right? It's all about being an athlete now, no matter what game you play. Your mind must be fit. And for your mind to be fit, your body has to be fit. Eat healthy, get lots of exercise, relax whenever you can. As we see the back arm there, beautiful pause, that lovely assured pause, so great, so much control. It's so much easier to control the cue ball. She's a little bit straight, is she? If it is, you can just draw straight back. It's no problem.
I think she's okay. She needs to draw it, and if she passes the 50-yard line, she's okay for the 10.
Yeah, I agree. Lots of the men players do still use the loop bridge for breaking, and that's a beautiful out.
So 10 points because she took ball in hand.
Yeah, she's starting to turn the screw, isn't she, Jasmine?
Yeah, it's 47. And Christina has 15, and Christina is going to close the 8th inning, guys.
Yeah, she's got 2 chances at it at least as well. So it's a dry.
Yes, it is. So 15 for her. Now we're starting the 9th inning. So if she makes 15, Mark, she'll get 60. And that's it, because Christina only has 15 points.
Yeah, she's got at least 2 racks, hasn't she? Maybe 3 to close out this first set, get to 60. Christina way back at the moment. That dry breaks at the beginning of the set cost her dearly. But as we've seen in lots of other matches, the second set comes around and the player finds their break all of a sudden. Eyeing up the combo on the 7 from the 2. And there's something you don't see very often these days. A bridge. Normally it's a bridge too far. They played that nicely. combo coming up, the 2-3, I think it is.
Yes, it is.
And John Macheka III says, thanks for the stream from Utah. Great job. Thanks, guys. There's somebody asking, is Jasmine listening to music while she's playing? I'm not sure. I hope she's not listening to us. I'm sure she won't be. What's your stance on headphones? What do you think about players wearing headphones while they play?
Well, for training purposes, I think it's great because you can have your playlist, and for me, it helps me to focus. But in tournaments, of course, for me, it's not okay. In this case, this is a virtual tournament. I think she has them on and off, and she puts them, and she turns them on when she finishes the rack. But I think technology is unavoidable, so it's part of the game now.
Yeah, they're obviously banned in a lot of the big tournaments, aren't they? So I'm just wondering if you practice wearing them when you come to play a real game, is it then a disadvantage?
For me, it is. I would rather play with my headphones on in a tournament, but you can't. So I think it's a little bit of a disadvantage because it's not the same to hear music doing drills or playing, breaking, whatever. And then when you're playing a tournament, you can only hear the balls and hear people. So maybe you get bored or distracted, or it's weird, but it depends on the player.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to ask the players what they think. That's a question for Margaret next time she's in the box commentating. Won't be tomorrow, though, because she has a big game tomorrow, of course. Second round starts tomorrow, the quarterfinals. Start the last 8 matches, and we'll let you know the times of those later on. I think the first one is 11 a.m. Central European summertime. Oh, lifted her head. Just jumped up, didn't she, there?
She needed to create an angle. She was too straight on the 7, and she needed to create an angle on the 8. So that's why she shot it with so much pace and she missed it. So 6 points.
Yeah, but if you're accurate, you can still get them, right? I think it's because she moved on the shot, trying to get that little bit extra in.
Yeah, I mean, with that pace, you need to pass it at the center of the pocket. If it touches a rail like it did, it doesn't go.
No, not at that pace. You're right. So back with Christina. Has she made a ball? No, she hasn't. Another dry, really struggling, isn't she? Isn't it amazing? We watch these players practicing before they start the match, and the breaks are flying in, they're running the table, and then as soon as you turn them cameras on for the game, you toss that coin, somebody starts to break, and then some little thing clicks inside your head, and it just changes everything, doesn't it?
Yes. I mean, that's why players play differently when they're training or with the pressure. And also, like you said, the conditions of the table change through time during the match. Any movement that you make, or where you put the cue ball, or where you hit the 1, changes everything, especially in 10 ball.
It's a good break again, isn't it? And she's going to have a shot on the 1-ish. Oh, no, look where it's gone as well. Does it go anywhere? Look at her body language. I don't think it does. It's going to have to come down into one of these corner pockets, I think.
Yes, I think the 1 goes on the bottom right corner pocket. But the good news is that she only needs 7 points. So she can play the 1 on either of the bottom corner pockets. The 2 is going to be a natural position. The 3 in the center of the table, and the 4 is perfect. So she only needs 7 points.
Yeah. It's looking like 1 set to Jasmine Ocean. As we've seen before, though, anything can happen. Oh, she just made it, didn't she?
Yes.
Off comes the magic rack, I guess. No, she won't need that, will she? The 10, so maybe she won't. Is she this? Always like it when they take the rack off. Yeah, we have a new name on the chat. Diego Castro and Nate Mindham. Jasmine's mechanics are so pure. Yeah, Carly McGee wiped its feet. Yeah, it certainly did, didn't it? Some say that means it's gone in cleanly because it wiped its feet first. How polite. So she scored 6 already.
Yes, I want to take a little time to say hi to 2 Latin American players that I know, Anderson Eduardo Ramirez Carreño and Clau Miranda from Venezuela and Chile. How are you, my friends?
Yeah, that's the first set, I think, isn't it?
Yes, she needed 7 points.
Yeah, she's got 7 points. So that's enough. She's doing a Jennifer Beretta on us. She's going to clear the table, is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just realised she's.
Am I done already? Or
You're done already.
Going, yes, but thank you. You can keep going.
Oh,
1, but if you want,
I thought I need 1 more. I wasn't sure.
7 you needed. That's
You
right.
need a 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
congratulations.
Okay.
First set to Jasmine.
Can I take timeout?
Yes,
Oh.
timeout for Christina. So thanks, guys. If you can just set the balls up, Jasmine, and then have a little rest.
Yep.
Yeah, so Jasmine started the first set with the coin toss. So now, guys, we're playing alternate break. So in the second set, Christina is going to break first.
Yeah, quite a dominant set, wasn't it? That first one, Jasmine found the break much quicker. And then Christina really struggled, didn't she, at the beginning with her break?
Yes, I mean, Jasmine had 1 straight break, and in 3 racks, she only got 4 points because she had a problem with the ball, probably the 3 or the 4 in the 3 racks. But after that, she got 15, 10, 7.
Yeah, very consistently scoring, wasn't she, in that first set? And guys, say hi to the Argentinian pro player Tony the Busker Acovedo. and Jeff's asking, Jeff Dornbush is asking, do the players hear the commentary? Well, I think maybe some of them do. I know some of them do. Not many of them. It's their choice, of course, if they want to. If they want to listen to this rubbish that Louise and I speak, it's totally up to them. If it doesn't put them off their game, I don't know what will.
Yes, in the last tournament, we saw players like Jeffrey De Luna and Jason Shaw playing with audio on, either with headphones or not, but they were hearing us and they were talking to us. They were like, oh, I'm going to make the 2. We didn't need to comment on the match because they were both running out and commented. So it depends on the player.
Good afternoon, Denise Bellinger. How are you? I hope you're feeling better. I think she had a fall. She tripped over her dog or something, believe it or not. I think I read something on Facebook, something like that. I was sort of just falling asleep last night, just having a flick through Facebook as you do to see if anyone's tried to send you a friend request or asked you a question. And yeah, I saw she's actually a very good friend of Kelly Fisher's. And I saw Kelly wishing her all the best. I think she was in hospital. She'd had a fall. So I hope you're feeling much better today, Denise. And it's lovely to have you with us again. Thank you.
So Mark, our technical team put a very special link for our fans on Facebook. Guys, remember we're having a 10x4 10 ball event in December, 64 players of the best male players in the world. And we have 16 spots for qualifying, for qualifiers. So, and in that link, you can go and you can subscribe or make yourself available for those 16 spots. It's going to be a great tournament, guys. It's getting bigger. Remember, the first tournament that we have, one pool men's tournament, it was 32 players. Now it's 64, and 16 of those spots are open.
And that's next weekend, right? Is it the 3rd and the 4th of October, did you say?
December.
Oh, the actual tournament, but the qualifying, I believe, is next week, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, it starts next week, guys. So go to the link if you want to participate in the tournament. You can get in the qualifying stages. We have 16 spots for you guys. It doesn't matter the country you're in. You can be a part of that tournament. It's going to be big.
Nate Mindham says, this unfortunately is the first match I've been able to tune into to actually watch. I've scooped a few of the other matches, and I noticed that there were lots of zero.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Christina.
Can I start, or are we waiting for Yasmin?
No, you can start.
Okay.
Okay, good luck, ladies. Second set. Jasmine Ocean leads by 1-0. Another race to 60. And we're playing 10 ball with 9 ball rules. And you make points. If you break, you make a ball. You don't take ball in hand, you can make 15 points. If you break, make a ball, but have to take ball in hand because you don't have a shot on, you can get 10 points. And if you scratch or dry break, you get absolutely 0. You can, of course, combo the 10 anytime, not normal 10 ball rules, it's 9 ball rules. So you can combo the 10. And if you took ball in hand, you can get 10 points for it. Or if you didn't take ball in hand, you can get a massive 15. So here we go, set 2. And that's a bit better. She started with a ball, and I think she's got a shot on the one, has she? No, don't think so. So what do you reckon? Ball in hand here, Louise, I think?
Yes. I mean, you lost the first set. You're having trouble making a ball on the break. You make a ball. It's better to take ball in hand and try to ensure the 10 points, keep the pressure on Jasmine that already won the first set. She has an open table. I don't see any major problem. And as you were saying, we're playing 10 ball with 9 ball rules, or you can see it as we're playing 10 ball, old school 10 ball, because in the 90s, guys, 10 ball, you didn't need to call the shots. That changed, I think, in 2005. So you can see it as we're playing 10 ball with 9 ball rules, or 10 ball with old school rules.
And we have Jerome Young watching from Jamaica. Hello from Jamaica. Well, hello from the UK. Hello from Venezuela. Hello from Austria. And hello from Bulgaria. And hello from Spain and all the team at one pool. Yeah, Francisco Gatsby. What a great name that is, Francisco Gatsby. Christina Zlateva needs a couple of good breaks. I hope it works on the next set. Yeah, let's hope that she can put up a bit more of a challenge here in the second set. Some people settle faster than others, of course. Looks very dark there, doesn't it?
Yes.
Can't quite make out the colours here. I think that's the 4 there, right?
Yes. She has the 4 there. I believe the 5 is the one on the left side pocket.
Yeah, she's got good shape here then. She can get in between the, oh, what has she played here? She's hooked herself. She had so much room for error there, and she's finished right behind the ball. Can't believe it. I think you need to kick this off this left-hand rail, try and make it in the top left-hand corner and hit it hard enough. Who knows? Maybe it'll go in somewhere. That's my advice, Louise, on this shot. What about you?
Yes, I think that's the only possible shot. I mean, either that or Kelly Fisher. I mean,
yeah.
So 5 points. Now Jasmine to break.
Oh, we had this young lady watching earlier on, Lauren Dash, and she's the #1 player from Jamaica. What about that?
Whoa.
And she's advising Jerome Young to go get yourself a place on the men's one pool tournament. So visit the website, Jerome, and you can find out how you can join in. And who knows, it might be you playing on one of these tables that we're commentating on come December. Get in quick. I think qualifiers are starting quite soon. Go to the website, One Sports website, and have a browse around. Oh, she got some stuff on that, didn't she? Wow. I wonder if Albin's watching.
I hope so.
If you're watching, Albin, drop us a little message. I'm sure people would love to see you drop in. Oh, wants to come past this, says she. Oh, looks like a jump shot to me. Can't believe it.
Whoa.
What a shot.
Another one. She needs another one.
Yeah, well, yeah. Wow. Come on, 2 in a row.
So, well, Mark, this is a great match, but also like a Air 2 jump cue commercial for Predator, guys. So if you like Predator, this is the best jump cue in the world, and you can see right now.
Yeah, you can see the oh, what a shot. If that isn't an advert for Predator, I don't know what is.
I called
wow.
it. I called it.
You actually called it. Excellent. I wish she was hooked so we could see her go for a third one. I'm sure she doesn't know. Fantastic stuff here from the Austrian.
Yes. We're going to get a special clip for Predator, guys, because I think this is going to be the next commercial for the Air 2 jump cue. I have that cue. It's a great cue. Of course, I cannot jump like that, but it was beautiful. 2 very, very long and tough jump shots. So congratulations to Predator for the technology and to Jasmine to give us this show.
Needs to cue this well. Stroke it in. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. I think she's trying to use the jump cue again, but she doesn't have to. She's pulled up just in time. Perfect angle on it to go up for the 7. 9 is close to it. And then back down to the business end of the table for the 10.
And she's going for 15 points.
Yeah, this is a top. Don't forget 2 jump shots, 2 long range jump shots as well. Absolutely spot on. And how accurate do you have to be over that distance? Wow. Peter Phillips, hola, from the Dominican Republic. Yeah, she's almost in exhibition mode now, isn't she?
Yes, I mean, watching Jasmine Ocean play, for me, it's very special. She has one of the strongest and straightest strokes in the game. And I'm not making the extension for women and men. I mean, any pool player.
And if you look at that trophy cabinet, she's so talented at everything. I bet she could pick that guitar up, look, on that bottom shelf, and she could probably play us a tune. She could probably pot some balls with it as well, knowing her.
We can ask her, but I'm sure you're right, Mark.
Yeah, fabulous. Absolute sheer class there from Jasmine Ocean. Absolutely fantastic. So,
15 points.
Yeah, lots of questions being asked now to the Bulgarian. She needs to do something. Kristina needs to pull something out. And she'll know it. Thank you, Joe Noveske. Very nice of you to say so, mate. We're here for you. Yeah, I've got a question. Actually, I know somebody who's very excited about that. Actually, we just watched this break from Kristina. And she's made a ball. And it doesn't look too bad. Ball in hand, of course. Yeah, Mac is asking. So, sorry, I've got a question for you, actually.
Okay.
You were speaking about this yesterday. You actually jumped up in the air, I think, when you heard this news. Mac Attack says, how do you guys like Chris Robinson being picked for the USA? Well, I guess you're the best person to ask that because you were overjoyed, weren't you?
Yes. I mean, Tyler Steyer is a great pool player and a friend. I know him. He's a great player sponsored by Predator. But Chris Robinson is also a great player, and he's such a nice guy. I know for a fact he's been training a lot during the lockdown. And I think that it's good news because it's new blood. I mean, it's tough, or I don't think it's fair to get used to Team USA having the same 5 players each time, and Europe changing 50% or more of the players each year. So it's new blood, a new team, a new opportunity for a future champion, US champion. I think it's fair. In all honesty, I think it's fair, and I think it's good for the sport.
Yeah, Rob Burge asks the question. Sorry, Diamond Dallas, actually. I don't think that's his real name, I'll say. Diamond Dallas says, was it votes or points between Chris and Tyler? How did they pick?
No, it's votes because we haven't had any major tournaments during the year, guys. So both Europe and USA Mosconi Cup teams have been picked by votes, internal votes, Matchroom, the captain, co-captains. I mean, they're getting an agreement to make sure they have the best possible teams, but we cannot have points because we haven't had any major tournament this year.
Yeah, Francisco Gatsby agrees with you, Louise. He says, well, there's the next Jump Q advert for Predator right there from Jasmine Ocean.
Yes, I'm going to make sure we get that clip because I know Jasmine wants that clip for her YouTube page, Instagram page. She's very big in social media, and I know Predator wants that ad also. So we're going to have a special One Pool Predator commercial with the the Air 2 Jump Q from Predator. It was really, really amazing. Almost an exhibition rack.
I actually have a request to Predator as well. Can we please leave the commentary of Louise and I in it, because it was I think we add to the clip, shall we say?
Yes, we predicted it. So it was very, very nice from us guys to predict the 2 jumps and the TV commercial for the Air 2 jump cue. So great.
Just love following this chat on Facebook. It's so funny. Obviously, we can't read all the comments out. They're not all fit for airing, but it's funny to read them. Thank you very much. Yeah, another.
10 points.
That's a great run out, and she really needed that, didn't she, Louise? So
Yes,
back over to Jasmine. Excuse me.
So both players have 15, but Jasmine is closing the second inning of the second set, guys.
I think she's made 2 balls there. Yeah, she made 2 balls, I think. I really love the way she strolls around the table like she owns, like she owns the room, if you know what I mean. The kind of person that walks into a room and you notice her and there's something special just walked into the room. Yeah, there's a question, who is the women's world #1? Somebody's just answered, Jennifer Beretta. I'm sure Louise will know that. He's a mine of information, is Louise.
Well, it depends. In the WPBA is Jennifer Beretta, but in the WPA, I believe it's Ximing Chen from China.
Yeah, China, yeah. And I think Kelly Fisher's #2 in the WPA, actually.
Yes, she's the current 9-ball champion, the world 9-ball champion. So she should be at least top 3.
Yeah, don't forget we had Kelly playing on was it the second day? Or no, it was the first day, wasn't it?
Yes,
the last match on the first day, yeah. And this is the last match of the first round, of course, and we start the quarterfinals tomorrow, 11 a.m., and we'll give you all the details of that very soon. There's people asking for the replay of the jump shots. I'll be having a look at them later. I can guarantee it. I love it when they hold their arm up like that. You know they're going close to running it over or going close to the pocket. A little bit straight on this. I think she's got a little bit of an angle, a bit close to the rail though, isn't she? She's run this round the angles for the 6 into the side.
Yeah, she can go to cushions.
Yeah, I'm wondering if she'll go up and down to play the 9 into the far corner.
Yes, I think so. She can go upwards. She needs to make the 9 on the bottom right corner pocket because that gives her perfect position for the 10 on the bottom left corner pocket.
I don't know why I'm a bit worried to ask this. Nate Mindham says, I would love to commentate on a match with the London fella. Don't know why.
Probably
oh, how well did she hit that? Wow.
Ball in hand position.
Absolutely fantastic. From where she was. Wow. Very, very, very impressed with Jasmine Ocean. Yeah.
So 10 points.
And at the moment, oceans apart from Christina as we go back over to her, and she cannot be feeling very good at the moment, can she? It must be very hard when your brake isn't quite working. And then all of a sudden the set's over and then you think, what happened? Troy is on the road watching. Well, I hope you're keeping your eyes on the road, mate. At least one eye on the road. We don't advocate the use of telephones or devices, of course, while you're driving. Pull over into a lay-by and pull up and watch this great pool by any means. Oh, somebody else is in a car. Just heard a hooter. Yeah, you're not far with the London comment, actually. My mum was from London, from Tottenham, actually. I hear they have a very good football team in Tottenham. I'm not sure if that's right or not. But I'm actually from Essex, about 70 miles east of London, right on the coast, in a tiny little seaside village. Oh, she switched to right hand. Look, now she's got the glove on the wrong hand. Don't drop the cue. Don't slip it. Ooh. Yeah, you're right. The Hotspurs. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Clipped the six though, didn't she? We wouldn't deny her a bit of luck, would we, Louise? Oh, yes. Don't go too close to that.
I think she sees the 7.
Yeah, she can see it. It's a tough one, isn't it?
The good news is if she makes the 7, she gets position on the 9. So she needs to focus on making the 7 with not too much pace, and she's okay.
Yeah, we're getting some nice comments on the Facebook page. They're really enjoying our commentary, which is always nice. And that's a lovely shot. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, it's really nice to see, isn't it? Showing that she can play, and she obviously can play. Just when you start with dry breaks, you can't get your hand on the table. And we've seen it time after time. But it always makes for a fascinating, fun and exciting match, doesn't it?
Yeah, so she's going for 10 points. 10 points.
So the left-hander.
So 25-25, but Jasmine is going to close the 3rd inning of the 2nd set, guys. Remember, both players need to play the same amount of innings.
Eric House from Burnsville, Minnesota. Been loving getting to watch these matches. Great pool, and the commentary isn't bad either. Well, thank you very much. Oh, it's a scratch. And just what we were talking about, you never know when a game can turn on its head.
So tight game.
Yeah, 25 points apiece. And now, but we've had the same amount of racks, I believe. Am I right, Louise?
Yeah. Yes, we have 3 full innings of the second set, 25-25.
Yeah, Nate mentions that there's been some great run-outs in this match. And that's the thing about this format, isn't it? If you don't get great position, then you can't play safe. So you need to come up with something. You need to find a shot to make. And one thing this format does create is, well, creativity, right? People have to get clever.
Well, an example of that is Jasmine Ocean run out with the 2 jumps. So it doesn't get any more creative than that.
Ronnie Jakobsen from Norway says, these 2 events have been great to have during quarantine, and it is so much better with commentary. P.S. In October, I'm out of quarantine and ready for a money game in one pool. There you go. I think Louise is up for that.
Yes, I am. I think I'm going to have my new table with stream capabilities in October. So I'm going to be able to not only be commentating, guys, but playing.
Wow. Watch out. Commentate while you play. Take a ball in hand, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it when people actually talk through a game. It's and tell you what they're doing. You know, it's interesting, isn't it, as a viewer to know exactly what's in their mind, what they're thinking, what English they're putting on the ball.
Yes, and it shows a lot of confidence. I think the fans went crazy when, as I said, Jeffrey De Luna and Jason Shaw were commentating on their own matches. It was very funny and very, very funny, amazing, and enlightening for the fans and for us.
Yeah, I think anything that brings people closer to the players and closer to the action. And, you know, with commentary, you can do that, can't you? Because you can, especially when you've got a player in the on the commentary with you, they can tell you exactly how the pros think about it, their thought process. So here at One Pool, we're trying to bring you closer to all the action. And with the help of Predator, putting on these great tournaments, there's lots more to come, believe me. And I know there's 2 guys sat here right now who don't mind sitting here whenever called upon. And it sounds like there's some people on the chat that want to come and join us. So what about that? A guest commentator sometime in the future. Never rule anything out on One Pool.
Yes, one of the things that I've learned during these tournaments, and since I've been named commentator, is that the fans know a lot about the game. They know a lot about the players, about the cues. I mean, the history of the game. They know a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised that another player like me would be a great commentator. They know a lot.
So just having a little think. Sometimes it's nice for us commentators to just say nothing and let you guys have a think about how you would play it while she does. Yeah, Diamond Dallas says he wants to know what's on the players' minds while they're playing as well. So, yeah, I think a lot of people like to know what goes through a player's mind. We all want to know our idols a little bit more, don't we?
Yes.
Oh, it was very tight, wasn't it? And a bit snatchy.
So 2 points, right?
Yeah, 2 points there for Christina. And we go back over to, I think she's playing in Austria. I'm guessing she's playing in Austria.
Yes, that's in her hometown where they have their training facility. So the match is 27-25, guys, but Jasmine needs to close the fourth inning in the second set.
Wow. And there goes the ball. Here comes the 2 ball.
Oof. The 2 saved the day.
Last ball running. And almost 200 people we've got now on Facebook alone. Great to have you with us, guys, for the Predator One Pool Women's Cup. And believe it or not, this is still round 1. We've got so much more to go. Start the quarterfinals tomorrow at 11 a.m. And we'll be telling you who they are very soon. Hopefully, I'm going to hint enough that I'm going to try and get Louise to find out what the order of play is.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me check.
That was very nicely played, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
Really has been in the zone since rack 1. She broke off, of course, in the first set. And took it quite convincingly. And Tim Z has just joined the chat. Hi, Tim. He's in Bangkok. Very, very nice guy from Malaysia, who I met and played many times during my time there. Yeah, greetings from Bangkok. Greetings from Essex in the UK as well, and also from Venezuela, I'm sure, from Louise. And this is a masterclass, isn't it? From just nice angle on this.
So, Mark, the game for tomorrow, the first match is Fefilova versus Kibaroglu, and the second one is Q versus Filler.
Oh. And I believe the first one is 11 a.m. Am I correct?
Yes, 11 a.m.
European summertime. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The second one, 17 hours.
Okay. And that is Pia Filler against
Q from France.
Ah. Thanks for that. So great viewing tomorrow, guaranteed as well. So Margaret Fefilova will be playing the great Turkish player, Kibaroglu, who I named the Ice Woman. And then 5 p.m. Central European summertime. Pia Filler is back on the table against the French girl, Kui.
Yeah, so 10 points. Jasmine has 35. Christina has 27. We have 4 full innings. We're starting the 5th inning in the second set.
And thinking back to every game that we've commentated on this week, every game we've had in the Predator One Pool Women's Cup, in one way or another, it's had its share of excitement of lows, highs. Oh, and there's a low. Look, another scratch. And you've really got a feel for her, haven't you? Christina really has struggled with this break.
Yes, I mean, especially now.
Yeah, you got me in trouble. You've got me in trouble now. You've started something here, Louise.
What are people saying?
He is from the Netherlands. She's not from France, apparently. I thought she was from France.
Elise.
Oh.
She's talking about Elise.
Elise Cui, yeah. Oh, sorry. Have I misunderstood something here? I probably have.
She made the 8th. Oh, no, I mean the 6th. I think she needs to table on him.
Yeah. I do apologize, Elise. Yeah, just going back to the matches that we've seen, Louise. We've certainly seen some fabulous ones, haven't we? Which match stands out for you? Which one springs to mind? I know.
What, sorry?
Which match springs to mind as the outstanding game of the first round for you as we close in on the end of the first round? What's been the standout game?
I think yesterday's match was a roller coaster between two great American players. I think for me that has been the most exciting match in the first round.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you there. I mean, they've all been exciting in lots of different ways, but for sheer drama and sheer determination and the will to not give up. Oh, that's a nice shot she's played there. That's a beauty. Just looking at the angle. Needs to get to the... I think she can stun past the... coming around to look at the angle. I think she can stun past the 5. Just looking at that now. Do you think that shot's on?
Yes, but the thing is, if she stuns the 2 to get above the 5, she needs to play the 3 on the top right corner pocket. And I think she wanted to play the 3 on the left side pocket. So I don't know if she wants to play the 1 with follow and reverse English so she can play the 3 on the left side pocket, or to stun the 2, go 2 rails and make another shot.
Yeah, I think she's playing the run through side as you suggested. Yeah, played it very nice, didn't she, Louise? Beautiful shot.
Beautiful.
Now she just needs to navigate her way round the back of that 4 from the 3 to leave it into that far corner. Just having a look now. Maybe she'll even play it down to the corner. What do you reckon? No, she's playing it in the side.
Yes. She obviously has a plan from the start of the rack, and she wants to be true to that plan.
Yeah. Oh, don't go too close. Perfect. Never in doubt. Now she's got to just avoid the 7, of course. She would love to draw to just before the side pocket and zip across the face of the 5. Very well played. Beautiful shot. Got the cue ball on a string, as we say, Louise.
Man, that was a very difficult shot because she needed to make the ball on the left side of the pocket, cheat the pocket to get a little bit of action. That was very tough.
Yeah, Danao Newstead is with us again. He says, "Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late to cheer on for probably my favourite player, Jasmine. Well, it's not good enough for you to be late, I'm afraid. So I'm going to give you lines and you're going to have detention. Detention for you tonight, Danao. I want you to write 100 times, I will not be late for Jasmine." So, yeah, it's a quality performance, this, isn't it?
Beautiful stroke.
Yeah, 2 rails here. Yeah, might even just be drawing straight onto the side rail and back over, mightn't she? Yeah, very nice. Beautiful. Lots of action on the cue ball. Great stroke. Minimum effort. Maximum reaction.
She just set like a perfect pitch line for the Revo shaft. So we were making the second commercial guy for Predator during this match, and now for the Predator, for the Revo shaft.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't stroke it the best, did she? And I don't think you ever can when you've got that extension on the end. It never really feels the same, never sounds the same. You heard that, like that clunk. Just unbalances the cue, doesn't it? As you said, changes the feel of it. Nevertheless.
Totally.
Yeah, it's a great shot. Beautiful.
So 10 points. She gets to 45. Cristina has 27. This is the closing of the 5th inning, and we're starting the 6th inning in the second set, guys. Cristina to break.
So yeah, it's been a tough ride for Bulgarian Cristina this afternoon. And again, it's dry. What a shame. I really feel for this girl, you know. It's just so sad, isn't it, to watch when somebody's break just won't work no matter what they try. She's tried a few different things. Wow, this is a great comment, actually, from Serjon Berile. He says, we actually made that shirt here in the Philippines for Jasmine. She looks great.
I just wrote him back. I won one on Facebook.
Yeah, I just seen it. Oh, look, the 2 ball as well, is it? No. Made a ball, though, so. And she's got a shot at the 1. And you know what that means. 15 points here will win her the set and the match.
Yes, you're right, Mark.
It's a tennis shot. Not only is it worth 15 points, it's game, set, and match if she gets it.
I love that. You're very creative today, Mark. I mean, you're always creative, but today you're very creative. Congratulations.
It's this game. It makes you creative, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
She's okay. Yeah, that's okay.
She's okay. She's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called a gladiator shirt, apparently, and she certainly is like a gladiator in the ring, isn't she?
It's beautiful. That shirt is beautiful.
Yeah, this tournament really is hotting up, isn't it? Into being an absolute classic. Just look through the players that are still in it. Some terrific matches to come. And you're going to see it all here on OnePool, the Predator OnePool Women's Cup. Oh, little bump on there. I think she's going to have to play the bank here. She's going to have to jack up the cue as well.
Whoa. Yes, I think she needs to play the bank. The thing is, the position for the 4 is very tough.
So here we go. Couldn't get the pace on it. Couldn't get the pace on it. It was so close. Didn't want to foul, of course, and she didn't. Just couldn't get the required power into it.
So 3 points, right?
Yeah, I think, yes. Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, so 3 points. She gets 48. We have 6 full innings. We're starting the 7th inning of the second set, guys.
Yeah, and when your break isn't working and then you see your opponent breaking and scoring like Jasmine has been, it's very, very demoralizing for you. You have to keep going, and she'll be back. She obviously loves the sport a lot, puts a lot of practice in. Been around the pool scene for a little while now, so she understands how it works. Ebbs and flows. Form comes, form goes. And class is permanent. And I think we're going to get to eat dinner a lot earlier than we did last night.
Yes. Last night it was 3 hours, 2 sets, and we almost got to a third set. It was so exciting. I was drained not only because of the time, but because, I mean, you lose a lot of calories when you're nervous, walking, standing, I mean, commentating. I was very nervous.
I'm going to buy you a chair for your birthday. When's your birthday?
Yeah, I need to buy one. You have a beautiful setting there, Mark. I need one like that. So peaceful, so beautiful.
Yeah, it is kind of nice. I'm very lucky to have the facility that I have. And I really would like to thank the Frinton-on-Sea Cricket Club while I'm at it for allowing me to broadcast from here every day. Gin trailer in the summer, commentary box in the winter. And winter's certainly here. It's pouring with rain. It's cold. It's typical English weather. I need some of that 25 degrees Venezuelan weather. That's what I need, Louise. This is a tough shot, isn't it? This is such a tough shot.
Yeah, she got hooked. I mean, she didn't want to take ball in hand. It was a very tough shot to get position on the 2 with the right angle to get position on the 3. So now she's hooked. She needs to make a Jasmine Ocean right here.
Yeah. She's going to play the combo on the 8, isn't she, in the side?
I think so.
I think that's what she's eyeing up. So going for the jump shot. Are you a good jumper?
No.
No?
I rather kick. I'm very good with systems because I play 3 cushions. So I rather kick for my life than to jump.
Yeah. Oh, she could hardly hit any of it. I thought she was going to get a jump cue. What a shame. Yeah, you got a feel for her, haven't you?
So 2 points, right?
Yeah, it's tough out there.
Jasmine need 12 points for winning.
Yeah. Terry's asking, did Wai Chu Chien play in this event? I don't think she did. No. Made a ball though. The distinctive sound.
And she has a shot on the 2. The 1 winning, I believe, that's a 9 on the right side pocket, so she can go for 15 and win the match.
Yeah. Well spotted. And Carly McGee is asking, did Alison Fisher have the opportunity of playing in this, or is it Predator Q sponsorship only? Going to hand that one over to you, Louise. You're the man in the know.
No, guys, this event is open to any player. It doesn't matter if they're sponsored by Predator or not. Alison Fisher right now, if you follow her on Facebook, she's preparing her table. She has a new table, a new setting in her house. So I'm sure that when she has that setting ready, she's gonna be able to play the one pool tournament. So that's why.
Great news. Get Alison back in. Of course, a lady from the past snooker greats, of course. Alison Fisher, Kelly Fisher, Karen Kaur, great names from the past.
Alison Fisher for me, Mark, is like Kelly Fisher for you. She's my top player in the world, favorite player since I started playing when I was 13 years old. So,
wow,
yes, I play.
We've got lots in common, you and I.
Yes.
And you've got to feel this is it. This is going to be a Predator Pounce or a Predator Prestige, or maybe a one pool, no picky uppy. Whatever way, if she makes these last 3 balls, it's going to be 2-0 and a second round place to play Jennifer Beretta. And what a mouth-watering prospect that is. 2 great players. Clean that shaft. Just spotted a print on it, maybe. Just stroke this in. Yeah. So this is match point. And in it goes, and it's victory for the Austrian Jasmine Ocean. Congratulations. What a great, great performance there. And commiserations to Christina. Can you both hear me, guys?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that's great. Let's go to Christina first. Christina, it was a very tough game for you today. You never really got that break going. It's a tough format. How was it for you? Did you enjoy it? Was it a challenge?
Yeah, it was, first of all, well played, Jasmine. Congrats. Second, yeah, I couldn't really get going. It's, I guess, I don't know. I have to get used to the format. It's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
But I think it's really good, given the situation, to have tournaments even like this. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's always hard once you start and a few dry breaks come, you go cold, you lose your stroke. Yeah. So it wasn't a very nice experience, I guess, but I know you'll be back because you're a fighter, and it was great to see you play and hope to see you very, very soon. Thank you very much.
I thank you. I already registered for the qualifier, so.
Oh, excellent.
Whoa.
That's great. That's what we want to hear. Straight in
That's
there. Get straight back on that horse. And
Yeah,
Jasmine,
like more breaks there.
thank you so much, Christina. And if we can just go to Jasmine very quickly. Wow, Jasmine, that was quite a good performance, wouldn't you say?
Well, I think the first set was quite tough for me, to be honest. I wasn't really happy with my stroke at all. The timing wasn't right. I missed a lot of balls because of that, and I missed position. So I really felt very uncomfortable in the first set. And I think you could see it. Of course, when somebody looks from the outside, they don't really see this. They think my stroke is just the same, but I feel it right away when something is wrong. And then you get insecure, of course, when you give away opportunities and miss shots. So I'm actually happy that I made it much better in the second set. I felt much more confident, and the stroke was much better. And I think that's, that changed the runouts too. And I've been very happy with my break so far. I think it was quite solid. And I can just say, Christina, I totally understand. The first time is tough. I had the chance to play in the men's event before, so I got some time to adjust a little bit to get to know this format. So, and I know how it feels when you break, when you don't find your break, and then you're kind of, you're kind of under pressure. And I had the same when I played with the men. So I can totally feel for you. I'm really sorry. But yeah, just keep going, and I'm sure you will do much better next time. That's what happened with me. But yeah, so far it was good. And to answer, guys, a question, I actually very often I do hear you guys because I got my earphones in.
Oh no!
So not all the time, to be honest, because sometimes I take them out, but I find it quite funny. It's actually it kind of I don't know, calms me down maybe to listen to that every now and then. So thanks for the compliments, and thanks for being so nice even when I was missing. cannot let you go, Jasmine, without mentioning, I mean, you said you grew in confidence. You certainly did. It was more like I don't mean it disrespectful in any way, of course, to Christina, but it was like you grew in confidence and you started not to showboat, but you can be more confident, and nothing showed it up more than those two amazing jump shots. And Lewis in the commentary also agreed that there is the next Predator jump cue advert right there.
Yes, I mean, I have 3 messages in my WhatsApp of the One Pool team and etc. They're asking for the exact minutes of the 2 jumps, because we had an instant replay feature for the fans on Facebook, but we want to make a special clip for Predator. So you're going to be in the next Predator jump cue ad, Jasmine. So congratulations. If you remember in the
brilliant,
you had the best shot of the tournament. If you remember, I was commentating that match with a 10. It was like a jump, the bank, combo. 10. Yeah. So now you have.
I remember.
And one last question for you, Jasmine. How are you looking forward to the next match? That is going to be a classic, isn't it? You know who you're playing, right?
I'm playing Jennifer. Yeah, I saw that online, so I'm excited. Of course, I do know that I have to pick up my game a bit earlier than I did here. Because like I said, maybe I was warmed up, I felt okay, but as soon as it started, I felt really uncomfortable with my stroke. So I definitely got to do something about that. Then I think it can be, really exciting from the get-go, from my point of view.
Well, we're looking forward. We are, sorry, go on.
Yeah, at least I'm just happy that even in the first set, I had at least 2 good shots, and that were the jump shots. At least something good came out of this, of this game, because I really wasn't too happy at all. But yeah. I think the only thing that matters is that you find your game sometime and then make the best out of it. So I'm excited for the next one, and now I'm just off to dinner and relaxation.
If you can win when you're not at your best, then you must be doing something right. And pardon the pun that I'm going to come up with now, but enjoy your dinner, whatever you're going to eat. I cannot wait for the next game between you and Jennifer Beretta. It really is a battle across the ocean.
Thank you guys for commentating and doing such a great job. And Christina, sorry again, but I hope you're doing well. And guys, be safe out there.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Talk to you
much.
soon.
And what a lovely note to end on. Thank you so much, Christina. Thank you so much to Louise for commentating with me. It was an absolute blast as always. Thank you to all the fans for watching and tuning in and all your great messages. And to Gustavo, I'm sorry you cannot take Jasmine out to dinner because she's already got a dinner date for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow from 11 a.m. Thank you for watching Predator One
Good luck, Jasmine.
Women's Cup. Say goodbye,
Bye.
everyone.
Have a good one. Bye, Christina. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.